Hi everybody, this is RockFrogWES, and I'm reviewing the Beatles' ninth album, which is Magical Mystery Tour. And for Magical Mystery Tour, it was at the same time the Beatles' ninth album, and it was at the same time their third movie. And the first time I watched that movie, I thought it was the Tragical Mystery Tour. But with time, I finally appreciated that movie. Of course, it's nothing comparing to A Hard Day's Night or the Help movie. And the UK albums, the UK discography is considered as the official discography. And Magical Mystery Tour in the UK, it came out as a double EP with those 6 songs from the movie, and it came out on December 1967. But in the US, uh, it came out with those same 6 songs from the movie plus 5 songs from their singles. So in the US, it came out as an album, and it came out on November 1967. So I think we could consider the US version as the official version. And anyway, with the CD reissue in 1987, Magical Mystery Tour, the US version of Magical Mystery Tour, was considered as the official version. Now, if we pay attention to the album cover, we have that picture with the Beatles wearing animals costume, which is pretty cool, and it's a pretty psychedelic album cover. And we have a 24-page booklet, and I think my she-cat is looking for a male. So Magical Mystery Tour is the logical follow-up to Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, with the same kind of atmosphere, the same kind of psychedelic atmosphere, and maybe it sounds more psychedelic than Pepper, with songs like Strawberry Fields Forever, I Am the Walrus, Blue Jay Way, Flying. Of course, it's not as good as Pepper, and I think the pop uh, pop music or pop psychedelic music is the main influence here. And okay, we have some rock influences maybe for one song, jazzy influences for another song, and music all influences for another song. And we have things like horns, trumpets, flutes, strings, mellotron, piano, organ. Those we have those same kinds of things, those same kinds of instruments that we can hear on Sergeant Pepper's. And of course, we have those peace and love and EP elements, those peace and love and EP references. And I'm thinking especially about 2 songs, A Baby or A Rich Man, and All You Need Is Love. So this is a very psychedelic, surrealistic album with picturesque lyrics. So we have 11 songs here, and let's take a look at those 11 songs in question. So the album starts with the title song, which is Magical Mystery Tour, and the lyrics are pretty simple, but I always love that song. I know that a lot of people think it's too simple, and a lot of people are not crazy about that song, but I really love the drums. And the melody is pretty nice, pretty catchy, and for me, it's a 10 out of 10. Next song is The Fool on the Hill. I really think my she-cat is looking for a male. So, for the Fool on the Hill, it's a song by Paul. And pretty nice melody. I love the flutes. And this song sounds so surreal. A little bit like Nowerman, you know. I think it's the same kind of story, it's the same kind of theme. I think I would give it a 9.3 out of 10. Next song, which is Flying. This is an instrumental kind of jazzy track. And this track is credited to Lennon, McCartney, Harrison, and Starkey. And this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I really like it, and especially the last minute of the song with all those weird sounds effect. And I would give it a 9.1, probably, so something like that. I think a lot of people are not crazy about that track, but I really like it, and it's a 9.1. Okay, next song is Blue Jay Way. It's a song by George, and I love that song. I love the atmosphere. It's something really weird. I love that the effect on George's voice, and I think the atmosphere of the song fits pretty well with the lyrics. You know, there's a fog upon LA, and my friend that lost their way. And for me, it's a 10 out of 10. Next song is Your Mother Should Know. And this is probably my least favorite song on the album, but it's pretty decent. I mean, I like that musical influence, that musical flavor here. And I like the melody. I think I would give it an 8.7, maybe something like that, to that song. Next song is I Am the Walrus. I love everything about it. Those kind of picturesque lyrics. This is something very surreal, something very psychedelic, and it's a 10 out of 10. It's a classic. Next song is Hello Goodbye. This one sounds more simple. I'm thinking about the lyrics, but the melody is catchy. It's fine, but I wouldn't give it a 10. I would probably give it something like an 8.8 out of 10, something like that. Next song is Strawberry Fields Forever. This is another example of a very psychedelic song, lyrically and musically. I love the mellotron, and I just love everything about it, and it's a 10 out of 10. Next song is Penny Lane. Not my favorite musically, but it's a nice melody. It's a nice melody. I love the trumpet solo, and really like the lyrics. I think I would give it. It's a nice song. I would give it not a 10, but probably a 9 out of 10. Next song is Baby, You're a Rich Man. And this is here a direct reference to the peace and love and hippie movement. And I always love, that kind of sound. It sounds like a flute, but I finally discovered that it was a mono synthesizer, something like that. Really like the melody, the lyrics of the song, and this is one of my favorites on the album. It's a 10 out of 10. And finally, the last song, which is All You Need Is Love. And I really like, the French national anthem for the intro. And same thing here. This is a direct reference to the peace and love and hippie movement. I like the melody. Really like the lyrics. Not my favorite, so this is not a 10 out of 10, but probably an 8.9, something like that. 8.9 out of 10. So for the whole album, this is not perfect in my opinion, but it's a good album. It's a good album. I think I would give it a 9 out of 10. So that was it for my review. I hope you enjoyed. And as usually, you can leave your comments and you can tell me what is your opinion about that album, Magical Mystery Tour, and you can, as usually, you can thumbs up this video if you wish. So thanks for watching and see you for my next video.